So we all know that our 12th Imam, the leader of our time, went into two occultations. Thank you. Went into two occultations. We know that the first occultation that our Imam went into was known as Ghaybat Sughra, and the second occultation that our Imam went into was known as Ghaybat Kubra. So just a short story on the Imam. We have that when the Imam was in Ghaybat Sughra, when our Imam was in his minor occultation, he elected representatives and he said, look, if anybody has any questions, if anybody needs any guidance or assistance, I physically won't be in front of you. So in order to reach me, in order to get my guidance, in order to get my answers to your questions, ask these four. And after these four have passed away, after these four have left this world, then the doors of connecting with me on an obvious open terms will close. And Ghaybat Kubra will begin. So they say that when three of the representatives had died and there was only one left, a group of Muslims got together to that third or fourth representative and they said, look, you're the last representative, right? You're at an old age. If you were to die, our link with our Imam will finish. Our link with our Imam will be cut off. How many soldiers does the Imam require? 313, right? Okay. 313 of us will get together and say to the Imam, come out of his occultation, let's wage a war. Let's start his hukumat, let's start his rule. 313 of us are ready, we will fight. So the representative goes to the Imam and he says, look, Yabna Rasulullah, 313 men have come together and they have a request. What's the request? That you need 313, we have 313. We're ready to fight. Finish your occultation. Come out. Let's rule. So the Imam says, okay, if this is what they want, tell them tomorrow at a certain time to meet me in a certain place. And I will address them. So the guy goes back, gives the message, oh Muslims, you want to see the Imam? You have 313. Meet us tomorrow at this time, at this location. So they all come at the location. And the Imam is on the roof of a house. So houses in the UK are built differently, right? Our roofs are usually triangular. We can't go on top of our roofs. But if you were to look at the houses in Pakistan, for example, or the houses in Iraq, for example, they have open roofs. So you can easily, from inside of the house, go to the roof of your house. But then again, at the same time, you'll notice that there are holes in the corner of your roof so that when the rain comes, there's no flood. The water can pour out from the holes in the side of your roof and flow down the side of the building. The house was like this. The Imam is on the roof of the house. 313 Muslims are now standing at the bottom of the house. The representative of the Imam, the fourth final representative, is standing next to them. The Imam calls him up. Come to me. So this man leaves, goes upstairs. The Imam says to him, you said to me that these 313 people are willing to fight for me, die for me. They want me to come out of occultation. They are the Shias. They are ready to follow me. They are ready to wage a war. Is this correct? Yes, Ibn Rasul, that's what they're saying. The Imam says, okay, watch this. Let's test them. So the Imam gets a sheep, slaughters the sheep, lets the blood of the sheep pour down the hole in the side of the roof. As these 313 are watching, what do they see? All of a sudden there's blood flowing down the side of the house. What happened? The Imam calls his representative to the roof, and a few minutes later there's blood pouring down the side of the house. The Imam says to his representative, he said, you said to me these people are willing to die for me? These people are willing to go to war with me? Yes, that's what they say. He says, look over the roof now and tell me how many followers are there ready to die for me. So the representative leans over the roof, looks down, not a single person is there. Where are they? They've all dispersed. Why? Because they think that the Imam had killed his representative and poured his blood down the side of the house. So they abandoned their Imam, they left. The Imam turns towards his representatives. And one of the last statements that we have of our Imam that can be widely accepted by all Muslims is that he says, now I will go into my major occultation, Ghaybat Kubra, and I will not come back until when? Until Allah has destined for me to come back. In order for me to come back, I need loyal followers. I need loyal supporters. I need people that will follow me fully. Abu Abdullah had how many? 72, according to some narrations in Karbala. But how many Muslims were at the time? Hundreds and thousands. But out of all those, the Imam said, only these 72 are loyal to me. Shabi Ashur, the Imam said, turn off the lights. Those that want to leave, leave. But not a single one got up, because they were loyal. So the last message of our Imam is what? I will come back as a hujjat on this earth. When the followers are loyal enough to support me, and Allah decides when I will return to this world.